Hey guys, today I want to talk about my three best-selling spring scents from Village Craft and Candle. This is a follow-up to last week's video where I went over my three best-selling spring scents from Lark Artisan Supply. If you're not done curating your spring line, this hopefully will be very helpful to you. I don't want to waste any time, so let's get right into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, hello, I'm Ashley. I'm the owner of Mrs. Frizz & Co., a small candle company located in Ontario, Canada. On this channel, we talk about everything from making candles to a behind the scenes look at owning your own small handcrafted business. So if that is something that interests you, I would love for you to hit subscribe and stick around for the shenanigans. I don't want to waste any time. I want this to be a quick one. So let's immediately get into my three best-selling spring scents from Village Craft and Candles for 2025. That is a mouthful. Okay, so number three on my list is Neon Blossoms. This is a really nice scent. It's different than most of my other spring scents. It's not heavy on the floral. It's also not overly fresh, but there's definitely a strawberry note to it, which for me screams spring. So the top notes are orange, cosmic, crisp apple, and peach. The middle notes are silver moon rose, fennel seed, jasmine, and jewel strawberry. And it is a base of vanilla, caramel, and musk. So pretty fruity. I really pick up on the strawberry in it. That's where my nose gravitates. Um, it is it is fresh. It is kind of fresh. It honestly, I like it. I don't love it. It's not my favorite. That's why it's number three. But I had a market last week, and this was really, really popular. So I would definitely give it a sniff if you are looking for something fruity and a little bit different for your spring collection. So the next fragrance oil that I have to talk about actually isn't part of my spring line. It's part of my signature collection. It is a hit year round, but I got a lot of feedback about it last week, and it's been being ordered via website like crazy for the past, I would say, 3 or 4 weeks now. So I am going to call it a spring hit, and that is Comfy Cozy. This is clean, fresh. Um, if you just washed your sheets, or, sometimes you walk outside your house and your dryer is running and you have a bounce sheet in the dryer and the vent's there and you're smelling like that that vent laundry smell. That's what this reminds me of. This is a huge seller, again, year round, not just during the spring. If you haven't smelled this, you need to. I would honestly suggest everybody have this in their collection. It would also make a really delicious soap, I think. But yeah, so let's go over the notes. So the top notes are dried citrus petals and soothing green tea. Mid notes of warm flannel accord, lavender, and rose. And the base is patchouli, sweet amber, and musk. So, and I never know if I'm holding things up high enough for you to see them. You definitely get the patchouli in it. So if you're not a patchouli fan, what I get is I do smell a little bit of the lavender, but what comes through for me is the green tea, and it is soothing and it is fresh and just clean. I don't know what warm flannel accord smells like, but I can tell you it's got to have a little bit of laundry in it, because that's what this reminds me of. And that brings me to my number one spring scent from Village Craft and Candle. And I don't think this will be a surprise to anybody, but this is Lavender and Sage. And I can't keep this in stock. Like, now here's the thing. I'm not a lavender girly. I really dislike lavender, if I'm being totally honest. This isn't offensive to me. It's pretty lavendery, but in a nicer way. I think the sage balances it out nicely, because I typically find lavender unbearable. I can't do like a pure lavender, and I've tried because I have a lot of customers who have asked for it. It makes my whole house smell like lavender. So maybe in the summer when I'm working back out in the garage, I can look at more of like a pure lavender. But until then, lavender and sage, this is beautiful. This is doing really well, not only in candles and wax melts, but also I have a room spray that I use this scent for, and it is flying. I know people like to spray their pillows with it, but I also have a lot of customers who are like, oh, I spray my closets with it, my couch, everything. So, okay. I mean, if that's what floats your boat and you into lavender, I would highly recommend trying this. Let's look at the notes. So, top notes for this are bergamot, lemon, and mint. Mid notes are lavender, clary sage, and eucalyptus. And the base notes are rosemary, pine needles, and musk. I would say it's nicely balanced. Like I said, I don't find it offensive. If you're not a huge lavender person, I still think that you'd be able to tolerate this, but it doesn't honestly matter what I think either. It's what my customers think, and this is a hit. So if you don't have a lavender in your line already, I would highly recommend checking out lavender and sage. Lavender also just, I think, triggers spring and summer to people. Nobody's talking about lavender in the winter. You know, we don't even remember lavender exists in the fall time when everything is like pumpkin and spice. So I think as soon as the weather starts to change and it's a new season, lavender really triggers that is what's happening, that it is a new beginning. Okay, and since we're talking about scents, I just really wanted to quickly touch on two of my upcoming summer collection scents from Village Craft and Candle. Guys, I've been ordering every scent that has anything to do with like aquatic features or could remind you of being on a beach, the lake, the ocean, whatever. I live on Lake Simcoe, which is a good sized body of water in Ontario. And so I really want to gear my summer line towards that, towards the beach, the cottage, the lake life, you know? So anyways, I have been sniffing absolutely every aquatic scent I can find, and these two I've landed on from Village, and I'm so excited about them. The first one is Emerald Sea, and this just reminds me of being on a boat. It has top notes of bergamot and orange, mid notes of seaweeds and beach violet, and the base is driftwood and musk. Again, this is just like, you know, you're on a boat and the mist of the water that you're ripping through is hitting you in the face. That's what it reminds me of. It is so beautiful and aquatic. And anyways, I'm really, really excited for this one. The other one that I'm really excited for is called Coastal Sunrise. This one's a little bit different. This reminds me more of lying on the beach, you know, when you have like your sunscreen on and the sand is sticking to you. It is lovely. Top notes of coconut water and sea salt strawberry, mid notes of candied rose, pear blossom, and water lily, and base notes of saltwater taffy, blonde woods, and sheer musks. Again, beautiful. Aquatic, but different. This one's more like ocean breeze. This one's more like lying on a beach. So, like I said, my summer line is going to be entirely aquatic based, which I had great success with last year. For my community, everybody's always looking to bring a little bit of the lake life into their home. So I'm pretty excited about this. So that was just a little aside to today's video, but well, that's it for today. I would love to know in the comments below if you've started selling your spring collection. What scents are you doing? Have you tried any of these from Village Craft and Candle? Also, let me know if you have started curating your summer collection and kind of where you're at in that. I never know if I'm ahead or behind because I see some people who are already working on their holiday collection for launches, you know, in October, November. Meanwhile, I felt like I was ahead doing summer collections, and I've had lots of people reaching out telling me they haven't even launched springs yet. So, I mean, we're all obviously on different schedules, but I'd love to know where you're at in your collection releases. Again, let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, I would love for you to hit like, or even better, the subscribe button. I will be back next week with another one. And until then, take care. Bye, candle friends.